Λοιπόν, καλησπέρα σε όλους μάγκες, ελπίζω να είστε καλά. Καιρό έχουμε να τα πούμε. Η αλήθεια είναι ότι ο λόγος που δεν άνοιγα δεν είναι τίποτα άλλο από τη ζέστη. Κυριολεκτικά δεν γινόταν να ανοίξω τόσο πολύ. Δεν θυμάμαι καν που είμαι. Α, είναι ένας μαλάκας εκεί που δεν με αφήνει να περπατήσω, να προχωρήσω.
Excuse me, sir. Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
So long, Hagenmeyer. Hey, Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Have you ever heard of a guy named Merlin?
No, sir.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind you, sir.
Α, αυτός είναι ειδικευόμενος και μας νομίζει γιατρός, οπότε θα πάρει αυτός την πίεση στον άλλον και δεν θα μας ζαλίζει τόσο το πέος.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hi, it's me again. See you later.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Εγώ τον άλλο, το μαλάκα εδώ.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients. Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Primed and ready to pump, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How was the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely stupid, but who would go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear? It's not as if he'd blend in with the surroundings. I checked with base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus. They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to tackle a bear single-handed.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
Is in quarantine, Doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc. If you see that bear, kick him in the nuts.
Καλώς το
Rather
Μόναχαν.
you than me, pal.
Το τέκνο της κοινοπολιτείας. Καιρό έχουμε να παίξουμε Fallout. Το σκεφτόμουν να βάλω. Δέξω αυτή την αρεσκία, τη δέχτηκα.
The machine was far too complex for me to understand. Marquet's slim hold on life was being measured, monitored, and maintained by the machinery on the rack. Marquet?
Yes. I'm Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well,
Άμα έχει θόρυβο, μου
What
λέτε,
are
γιατί
you
έχω ανεμιστήρα,
waiting
έχω το
for?
ένα, έχω το άλλο. Παράθυρο ανοιχτό.
get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lamar Gem.
Yeah,
Αυτά
right here in
είναι,
my
πώς
pocket.
το λένε ρε φίλε, adventure. Αυτά
I
λέγανε
thought
κάτι
you
το
were
1980-1995, μέχρι εκεί. Έτσι, για το
Not
ρέτρο
me.
της
I
υπόθεσης το
never
παίζουμε.
inhaled.
So,
Το μπλε είναι ο ήχος.
you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster quickly.
Εποχές Χρονοπούλου, ακριβέστατα.
Right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's been taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know that?
We've met. What about the Hashashin?
Is more likely to have followed Hausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
And that's bad, is it?
As for Klausner, he is gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
There you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The
Είναι το,
doctor's in there
είναι
with
το
him.
96, απλά το έχουν κάνει remaster.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter.
Ω, δολοφόνος
The door's
μπήκε
locked.
μέσα.
Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
Τον χάσαμε.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold
Ναι,
blood
εννοείται,
by
δεν
a
φαίνεται
bogus
παλιό.
doctor.
Είναι πολύ
That's
καθαρισμένα τα
despicable.
γυαλισμένα τα
What kind of
γραφικά.
guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Count?
No, I don't know who he
Νομίζω πρέπει
was,
να
but
έχει
it
επιλογή,
certainly
όπως όλα τα
wasn't
παιχνίδια
Khan.
αυτά,
He got away
να
out
βλέπεις
the
και το
window.
παλιό. Τότε εννοείς.
Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Το πιεσόμετρο το πήρα μαζί μου.
Can you think of any use for this?
That's a thing for measuring blood pressure, isn't it? What are you doing with that?
I picked it up in the hospital. It could be useful.
You ought to take it back. Don't you feel guilty?
No. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Με 2 ώρα νομίζω. Ναι.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Or were you referring to Andre?
I'll let you work it out.
Original. Για να δούμε πώς ήτανε. Πω! Έτσι ήτανε. Όχι τόσο άθλιος φανταζόμουν, αλλά και πάλι. Το μενού είναι για τον Μπούτσο. Καλά, προφανώς όταν το έπαιζε και το 1996, δεν το παίζα τώρα όπως το παίζω στην 50, ας πούμε. Το έπαιζα στο monitor του υπολογιστή σου, ούτε καν σε τηλεόραση δηλαδή. Και όποιος έχει απορία, ας γράψει PC Monitor 1995-1996 να δει που το παίζαν τα παιδιά. Και μεγάλη.
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin, Sergeant?
What was that?
The cult of the assassins.
What are you trying to say, Stobart?
That the clown is a member of that cult.
I see. And what proof do you have?
Proof? I
Σε
arrived at my
CRT, ναι.
conclusion through logical deduction.
Τα
And
μεγάλα τα monitor. Θυμάσαι μόναχα που είχαν και φίλτρο
Leave the
μπροστά.
investigation of crime to those who know best. The police.
Έπαιρνες την οθόνη τον υπολογιστή, η οποία ήταν τεράστιο
is Rosso
κουτί
here?
Yes,
και έπαιρνες
yes.
και έξτρα και
Wish to speak
φίλτρο,
to
το
him?
οποίο κούμπονε μπροστά στην οθόνη για να μην σε... Δεν
Yes,
δεν
I
άκουσα
do.
τι μου είπες.
One moment, monsieur.
Για να μην χαλάς τα μάτια
It's
σου, για να
over,
πάθεις
monsieur.
λευκαιμία,
Insist
δηλαδή
on talking to you again.
κυκλοφορούσαν διάφορες φήμες τότε που
Thank you, Moo.
ή να μην σε κουράζει που ήταν πολύ φωτεινό. Νόημα δεν έβγαζε. Αλλά είχαμε φίλτρα δεν τα πρόλαβα
What
αυτά.
now, monsieur?
Ναι, δεν ξέρω. Α, δεν θέλει να μου πει τίποτα αυτό. Θα το δείξω πίσω, μετρό.
No. What do you make of this, Inspector?
Astounding. Where did you come by a stone like that?
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been stolen, I would know it for sure.
Τα πρόλαβα, γιατί τα χρησιμοποιούσαμε
So long,
μέχρι...
Inspector.
Εκεί μέσα και τέλη 90 τα χρησιμοποιούσαμε.
No point in phoning that guy again.
You have left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Let me see. I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He'd made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a bug.
Οπότε τώρα
what
πρέπει
was
να
the
κάτσουμε
cause
στο
of death?
μουσείο. Αν
They
θυμάμαι
said it
καλά,
was
είχε...
A brain tumor.
Την προηγούμενη φορά το
But
κάναμε, αλλά δεν
on
είχε
his
νόημα.
face was a look of stark, desperate terror, such as I have
Επειδή
never
ψήνουνε
seen before.
σουβλάκια, δεν του αρέσει να ανοίγει το
Scary.
παράθυρο. Οπότε ανοίγει το παράθυρο, πάει να το κλείσει
Forget it.
και εσύ μπαίνεις μέσα σαρκοφάγο.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, Monsieur.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling
Σατανικότατο.
around, you moron. Get your ass over here and bring that
Επίπεδου
flashlight.
Disneyland.
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Α, και το κλέψε. Κοίτα να δεις.
And when I woke up, I was at
Είμαι
the police
κατά
station. Luckily, I
110%
managed to
σίγουρος ότι
persuade
αυτή η
Rosso I was
κοπέλα
innocent.
Poor
είναι αυτή.
George.
What a
Είμαστε στο
mess. I bungled the
1996.
whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two
Έχουμε
crooks.
γνωρίσει μια δραστήρια
Yeah, but
γυναίκα,
the
μόνο
killer got away
μία,
with the tripod.
και
No, he
ξαφνικά
didn't.
εμφανίζεται
He's
μια
not the
δραστήρια
only one
γυναίκα
who
με
can
μάσκα
dress up
και
in
κλέβει
costume.
το...
You mean
Ναι, είναι
it was
εποχές...
you
Να
who
το.
stole the tripod? Oh,
Καλά
hell,
είσαι.
Nico. I
Η
could have been
Catwoman,
shot.
αυτό ακριβώς.
Those dogs
Μα
are
αυτό
more likely
ζήσαμε
to
τώρα.
shit
Ήταν
their
λες
own
και βλέπαμε
feet.
το
I just
Catwoman
wish
του
you'd
Tim
told me
Burton.
your plans. We're supposed to be in this together.
Γιατί
And how come
90s,
you
that's
dressed
why.
up like a pantomime cat?
Don't cirque Jersey, kitty.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the
Ο
tripod.
πρωταγωνιστής μας λέγεται
Aren't you
Georges.
going to try putting the gem on the
Γεώργιος.
tripod?
I guess so. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Που ετυμολογικά Γεώργιος είναι από το Γεωργός, αυτός που οργώνει.
Maybe the tripod has to be
Σκέψου
in a
τώρα, είναι από τα
certain
πιο γνωστά
location.
ονόματα του
There's nothing
κόσμου
on the
που στη
manuscript to
Δύση.
indicate where, though, is there?
Το
Oh,
οποίο
by
πες
the
στην
way,
Ελλάδα,
I had a
άμα
visit
κάποιος
from André
παρατηρήσει το
Lobino.
καταλαβαίνει, αλλά
Oh, yeah.
σκέψου
I
ένας
hope he
Γάλλος
didn't
που το
mind
λένε
me giving him
George,
your address.
Not at all.
μπορεί να μην μάθει
It was
ποτέ τι
lovely to see
σημαίνει
him
το όνομά
again.
του.
He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bears that crest.
I sure hope so. Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the tripod we borrowed from the museum.
Άμα τα ενώσω,
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, Josh. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
What do you think
Κάπως
the
δεν
purpose of this
ενώνονταν.
tripod is?
On the manuscript, the gem is shown mounted on top of it.
So, we risked a criminal charge to steal a display stand?
Don't ask me. Maybe it's intended to hold the gem in a specific position.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn. That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn. That's the tripod we borrowed from the museum. Do you want to look after the gem?
No, Josh. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
I have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay, I'll see you later.
No way. No way. No. Maybe not.
Κάτσε, οπότε πήραμε το τρίποδο. Πού μπορεί να πάμε τώρα? Μονφανσόν. Γεια σου, police officer.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Salut, comment vas-tu?
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Γεια σου, clown.
Hey, you with the balls.
Oui?
How did you learn to be a juggler?
Juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
Oh, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu. A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravity aeroballistic mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crowned of Europe had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders, plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't think so. That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not, does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
I had no idea what I was doing. But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be?
Για να δούμε.
A lot more difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not. What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Le Templier? Ah, their last Grandmaster, Jacques Dumoulin, was burned on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Lol.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd. I had no desire to talk to the crowd. I didn't have time to sit around.
Κάτσε ρε μαλάκα.
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4.
Δεν έχω καταλάβει εδώ μέσα τι πρέπει να κάνω. Α, βάλει το τρίποδο εδώ.
I couldn't open it with my bare hands.
Τι να πω ρε φίλε. Πού χρειάζεται να πάω τώρα. Ξαναπάω στο μουσείο. Α, περίμενε. Άνοιξε η αψίδα του θριάμβου ή όχι. Όχι.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Does this rare artifact mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Και
I
γιατί να
have to be
είναι.
going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
The toolbox didn't contain anything else I needed. I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe. The window was protected by stout-looking iron bars.
Ωραία, είμαστε στο σημείο που δεν ξέρουμε τι γίνεται τώρα. Ωραία, πούστη, ζεσταίνομαι γαμό. Πάμε στο μουσείο. Τίποτα, όλα καλά.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur? Oh, it's you. Well, what do you want now? You're not going to try to hide in that closet again, are you? I hear your tripod was stolen. Nothing travels faster than bad news. It is true. It happened last night. I always said that alarm was no good. Thanks for your help. Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
What's with the long face?
Haven't you heard? The tripod was stolen.
No kidding.
I just don't get it. So many other treasures, and the thieves choose the tripod.
A modern-day alchemist, perhaps?
Who knows? There's no shortage of crazies in Paris. Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Well, oui, of course.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, Assassini, the assassins.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legend surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Do you think the manuscript could be the map to the Templar treasure?
Frankly, no. That's too far-fetched. The manuscript is interesting enough and a rare find, but that's all.
Wouldn't it be terrific if it was a map, though? The treasure of the Knights Templar.
A romantic notion, Georgie, but extremely improbable.
Oh, Andre?
Oui?
What would you say if I told you I knew who'd taken the tripod?
I'd call the police and have them arrested.
That's what I thought.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know, really. It was just a hypothetical question.
That's too bad. If I could get my hands on the thief, I'd wring his neck.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian. It was a tapestry of a lady, a lion, and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day.
Πήραμε τις πληροφορίες που θέλαμε. Κάπα. Εδώ που σκάσει η βόμβα και για κάποιο λόγο μπορούμε να ξαναγυρίσουμε. Δεν έχει κάποιο νόημα. Εδώ είναι η κοπέλα, αστυνομία. Εδώ που είμαστε. Αυτό έμεινε. Κάπως πρέπει να ανοίξουμε αυτή τη μαλακία. Και για κάποιο λόγο αυτό δεν κάνει. Α, κάνει. Καλά μαλάκας, να το δοκιμάσαμε και... Α,
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? Leave that hammer alone!
α, κάνει. Απλά ήταν ο Τσέος εκεί.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Don't you want to know why I'm carrying it?
No, that would be dangerously similar to making inquiries. I might get a reputation for taking my job seriously.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Would you like to shake... I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key. Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Take a look at this.
Ah, an electrician. My TV has been acting up. Could you fix it?
I doubt it. This isn't my ID.
Μαλάκας.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Hell no!
Then please put yours away.
Hi again.
Oui?
What is it this time? Look, a red nose.
Ah, you are a clown.
A clown?
No, if so, you would be a much better jongleur.
For a moment, an idea capered around near the spotlight of my attention,
But fell down the pothole of abstraction before I could focus on it. The juggler was good. Why he couldn't put that kind of application into getting a real job, I had no idea. Maybe he just liked dressing up like a horse's ass.
Το έχω καταλάβει τώρα. Κάπως πρέπει να αποσπάσουμε την προσοχή του Τσέου για να φύγει.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
Does this grease paint mean anything to you?
A red nose? And now grease paint? You are sure you are not a clown?
Well, I was distracted by the idea again. Caper, caper, caper. Plummet. No. Gone again. Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
It didn't seem right to fry somebody's palm when they make their living with their hands.
Μαλάκας. Να του πάρω την πίεση.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
What do you think of this?
It is a medical device? Oui?
Oui. Yes.
Λοιπόν, κάπως πρέπει να διώξουμε τον αστυνομικό. Εμείς πάνω μας έχουμε αυτά τα εργαλεία. Έχουμε γύψο. Πλαστελίνη βασικά. Τι είναι αυτό, γύψος δεν είναι. Γύψος είναι, τέλος πάντων, πλάστερ το λέει εδώ. Το τρίποδο, το διαμάντι, μια ταυτότητα ηλεκτρολόγου. Αυτό που θα μας ανοίξει το καπάκι. Τι να κάνω ρε φίλε.
I once read a list of low-stress jobs. It didn't include police work. Obviously, this guy hadn't read the same list. Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Don't you want to know why I'm carrying it?
No, that would be dangerously similar to making inquiries. I might get a reputation for taking my job seriously.
A typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, it blew up. I decided I was happy enough right where I was. Excuse me.
Stop out.
I did not expect to see you so soon after that unfortunate business at the museum.
Inspector Rosso was completely satisfied with my explanation.
Ah, yes. You were accidentally trapped in an Egyptian sarcophagus.
It could happen to anyone.
Indeed, as could being knocked unconscious by a wooden hammer. What do you want now?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Thank you, Moo. What now, monsieur?
No. Maybe not. What do you make of this white powder, Rosso?
It is plaster.
Say, you're good. Would you like to see the gem again?
No, thank you.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
It's the face of a killer.
The man who bombed the cafe?
The photograph was taken soon after the explosion. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail of clues behind him.
Circumstantial evidence, Stobart. None of it proves a thing.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
I'd imagine it means you have not given up your
Να
pursuit
κάνω ρε
of the
μαλάκα.
crown.
Πάω πάλι στην
You're
ηλίθεια.
absolutely right. So
Δεν έχω
long,
κι άλλη
Inspector.
επιλογή.
By the way, Stobart, I thought you might like to know they found our friend Pigram.
Where did he turn up?
A little village on the Norwegian
Ah.
coast. The fish had made a meal of him, but the police pathologist identified the teeth. Poor Molly, he had such dignity. It's hard to imagine him ending up as fish food.
Ναι ρε μαλάκα, Βίλα Δε Βασκονέλος. Το σπίτι των Βασκονέλος. Φύγαμε, Ισπανία, Ισπάνια. Ave Maria, Gracia Biella.
Hi, is this the De Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why? Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
No, she hasn't won the lottery.
A more cunning man might have claimed that she had.
Oh yeah? They might have, might they?
And that more cunning man would have been kicked off the premises. The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
This lab pass mean anything to you?
Nothing.
What do you think of this tripod?
I think nothing of it.
See this gem? Men have died for it.
Do I look as if I care?
Άλλαξε η ύφη.
Okay. Well, I'll see you around.
Adios. Hey, you.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Το όμως το πιεσόμετρο βγάλε ρε μαλάκα. Ό,τι να είναι.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it? See, you.
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
I hid behind the armor and waited for developments.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs, I'm coming.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing,
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
thank you. I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago, and as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me. Lopez, unlock the door, por favor. This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh,
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these baboons, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. I couldn't climb up there without breaking something. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it
Βλαμμένος
down
είναι.
again.
Αυτό το παράθυρο είναι ανοιχτό, το κλείνεις με αυτό.
It was a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle in the chandelier.
Α,
I couldn't reach up there. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. It was too delicate to move. A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place. On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey, it's a checkerboard! The lectern top had a pattern of glass squares on it. I wasn't about to start heaving at sarcophagus lids with the Countess standing there. May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
That's a big candle. Where would you buy a thing like that from?
You could not. It is an antique, unique to my knowledge.
Just how old is it?
It dates from the Middle Ages, when the Moors controlled Spain. The candle was to be lit as a signal to the estate workers if the Moors attacked.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5. 6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Well, it's connected with the curse of the de Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now. You certainly know your history.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobart?
The Templars? Well, they seem no worse than a lot of the knightly orders.
You are mistaken. Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry. The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Some things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I have never seen him before in my life. Who is he?
I've got a couple of names for him, but they're probably false. He's the killer.
No, his face is utterly unfamiliar.
Okay, thanks.
Not at all.
High up in the dome were windows. I guess they might open them to make it less stuffy in there. I couldn't climb up there without breaking something. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
I'm just having a look around outside, okay?
Very well, Senor Stobart. I shall remain here.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
Just having a look around.
Not without the Countess, you're not. I don't know how you got her confidence, but you haven't got mine.
Man, you are so paranoid.
Better than being dog meat, which is what you'll be if you go in that house unaccompanied. Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
Άσε με να
Just
μπω, ρε
having a look around.
μαλάκα.
Not without the Countess, you're not. I don't know how you got her confidence, but you haven't got mine.
Man, you are so paranoid.
Better than being dog meat, which is what you'll be if you go in that house unaccompanied.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Hello again.
You again.
Yep, and it's a real bonus to see your smiling face, too. Would you like to shake hands?
I do not think so, senor.
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Down the long, dusty driveway was a road along which a bus traveled maybe twice a day. I knew because I'd arrived on one. And no way was I leaving until I'd got something concrete to show Nico.
Να κάνω ρε πουστή. Ave Maria. Δεν ακούγομαι τόση ώρα. Ave Maria. Εδώ δεν κάνει τίποτα. Εδώ είναι που φεύγει.
It looked kind of sinister. Over the doorway
was a statue of a hooded figure bearing a cross. I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to. There was a statue of a guy on top of the building. He looked like a knight with a spear and some sort of staff. The De Vasconcellos Mausoleum, where 5 Templars lie. I didn't want to mess with the building. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. It was a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle in the chandelier. Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit. I couldn't reach up there. The lectern top had a pattern of glass squares on it. Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Some of the squares had little jagged holes in the middle. Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Some of the squares had little jagged holes in the middle. Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Some of the squares had little jagged holes in the middle.
Τι σημαίνει jagged? Jagged είναι οδοντοτός, πριονοτός. Ε,
It was too delicate to move. I couldn't climb up there without breaking something. Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit. I couldn't reach up there. Would you tell me something?
What did you want to know?
Α, μπα.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh, the pattern on the lectern, purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart. You cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's kind of suggestive, isn't it? I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary. Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart? This mystery has had a good long run, but it ends here and now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hoe down and listen! Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set! Oh, damn the game! Now hurry! This is exciting, is it not?
Don't get too excited. This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything?
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars. Don Carlos had already left their ranks to become a scholar.
Don Carlos. Is he the guy who went missing?
Si, but he had reckoned without the local bishop. The bishop envied us our lands and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived. When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again. Ah, Lopez, you have the pieces.
Si, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady. My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
It fits, Senor Stobart. It fits.
Working quickly, I found
Καλώς
which
τον
pieces went
Γέρβερο.
into which holes.
Συγγνώμη για ένα Χρονοπούλου. Δεν την ξέρω. Ο βασιλιάς δίπλα στη βασίλισσα. Ο Μπίσοπ τρώει τη βασίλισσα. Μάλλον πρέπει να σκοτώσουμε τη βασίλισσα. Και ο υπότης δεν μπορώ να φύγω. Νένα νομίζω λέγεται. Μήπως πρέπει να φάμε το βασιλιά. Λοιπόν, ο βασιλιάς πώς τρώγεται. Ο βασιλιάς μπορεί να τον φάμε εδώ. Μπορεί να τον φάμε και από εδώ. Δηλαδή, ο Μπίσοπ τον τρώει έτσι. Αυτός τον τρώει έτσι. Και εδώ ο βασιλιάς μας είναι ασφαλής λογικά. Σωστός. Με τρώει βασίλισσα από εδώ. Οκ. Εδώ με τρώει ο πύργος όμως. Εδώ δεν με τρώει κανείς. Τι είναι εδώ. Είναι Μπίσοπ, δεν με τρώει. Έλα, Ρουαμάτ. Κάτσε, αυτοί τρώνε έτσι. Τρώνε έτσι. Τι πρέπει να κάνω, δεν μου καταλάβει, να σκοτώσω τον βασιλιά. Δεν κατάλαβα.
Senor Stobart, look!
What is that? It's not the Holy Grail, is it?
No, Senor Stobart. It is the communion chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Wow. Well, go on.
I cannot. I can hardly believe it is real.
Go ahead. Live a little.
I'm sure. This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobart.
Sure, I'm sure. The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
So the curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice, but there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
The Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure. The manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know. But when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will. Labino explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy.
This is the chalice I discovered in Spain.
I still can't figure out why the Countess gave it to you. After losing it for all those years, she simply gave it away to a total stranger? She's one prawn short of a paella.
The Countess is a fine lady. You shouldn't compare her with seafood.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something going on between you and that Countess.
Are you serious? She's old enough to be my grandmother. Let's take another look at the manuscript. I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
You sure know your onions. What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
You sure know your onions. Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Πες να φύγει ο Τσέος. Δεν έφυγε ο Τσέος. Όλοι εδώ είναι. Πήγα στην Ισπανία και γύρισα κι ο άλλος ακόμα παίζει με τα μπαλάκια του.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
What do you think of the juggler?
Ah, he is excellent, most watchable.
But he's blocking the thoroughfare and obstructing traffic.
So, he is amusing. The traffic isn't. If he wants to block it, who am I to say no?
You're a cop.
Ah, oui. So I am. Ah, well.
So you're not going to do anything about this guy?
No.
He probably doesn't even have a license.
Ah, a license. This I had not considered.
So what are you going to do?
The instant I return to the station, I shall check.
Return to the station? Why not just ask him?
And spoil his concentration? What kind of a barbarian do you take me for?
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Ah, you are a clown.
Do I look like a clown?
No, although you juggle like one. Now, if I'd known you were a clown, it would have been amusing. And not a humiliation for you.
What do you mean?
Who ever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point.
So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it,
You look like a pathetic loon. Oui, monsieur, you had it.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
I'd like to have another try at juggling, please.
You have gone on a crash course, perhaps?
No, I just had an insight into presentation.
Huh?
Allow me to demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you insist on completing your humiliation, monsieur.
Okay, now for my secret weapon. The juggler was speechless with rage. You could have mistaken him for a mime. And without a word, he collected his balls and left in a fury.
Hey, you forgot one of your balls. Hey!
But he didn't hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some policing for a change.
Άντε. Πήραμε για μια μπάλα. Ω, Κερβερέ.
There were 3 arches, each with an inscription.
Πω, ζέστη, παιδιά. Είπε για βροχή σήμερα. Μπας και
The
μας
wall had
σώσει, αλλά
flaked, and
δεν το
anything once
βλέπω.
written on it
Θα
had
πεθάνουμε.
long since gone.
Τι είπε αυτός?
The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone.
Fuck.
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence. Close up, I could see a faded inscription. My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe. On the boat was a winching machine. Okay, it's long jump time. Here goes. Do I look crazy or something? What's a guy supposed to do with a sewer? Don't answer that. The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence. The hook was held rigidly by the tightly wound chain.
Α, δεν σε αφήνει να περπατήσεις με το γάντζο. Όχι.
Okay, it's long jump time. Here goes. Do I look crazy or something?
Καλά ότι...
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence.
Πετάξω.
What's a guy supposed to do with a sewer? Don't answer that. What's a guy supposed to do with a sewer? Don't answer that. The recent showers had made the levels rise a little, but at least the place didn't smell so much.
Α,
There was a handle in the boat that fed out chain with a hook on the end. On the boat was a winching machine. A weird little boat lay tied up. I guess they used it to get maintenance crews around. Either that or the Phantom of the Opera was somewhere near.
μμμ.
The inscription was
Μαλάκια.
undecipherable. The plaster had cracked and was falling away. I wondered why. Hey, that's hollow. It was time for some brutal destruction.
Οκ.
Close up, I could see the plaster was thinner where I'd broken through, and behind it were some cogs and a lever. Here goes. Hey, cool. Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid. I'd pulled the lever right over. Nothing hollow there. Close up, I could see a faded inscription. My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe. That sounded pretty solid. It would take a blacksmith or an engineer to do anything with that.
In the beginning was the end.
An end wrought by our enemies began our darkness.
In the end will be a beginning.
An end to our enemies
Ο
heralds our new day.
Report. The military establishments are in flux. The end of the Cold War has left them with no clear goal and as obvious targets for budgetary cuts. We have successfully promoted a sense of betrayal in the upper echelons. They feel that the politicians have cast them adrift. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Good. Mademoiselle?
Governments are giving the corporations more respect than their own citizens. A groundswell of dissatisfaction and dissidence is growing.
Στην
The
Ρωσίδα.
corporations are becoming too large and complex for their own executives to control them. A blind belief in market forces is accelerating this trend the world over. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
The global population's belief in those that govern it has never been lower. We have inculcated a sense of immediacy and action over forethought and planning in all the major governments. They are acting on hasty decisions that cannot be completed or revoked without appearing foolish. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Excellent. The tired old governments are dying a slow death from their own incompetence and our machinations.
The millennium is almost upon us, and everything is in place for the rise of our new order. Almost. Professor, where is the broken sword?
Ah, as we discussed last time, with the loss of the manuscript, our search is as a corollary hindered.
And as discussed last time, you have been furnished with a dramatically increased budget. What have you been doing with our money, Professor?
We are working on the principle that the Templars, that is to say, our predecessors,
Hold on. These are the Templars?
must have left a trail when they were hiding the clues to the sword of Baphomet's location. I have a small army of historians and archaeologists ferreting out that trail.
I trust these historians and archaeologists are more trustworthy than your friend Pegram.
Pegram was loyal. He tried to protect the Lokman gem when the Hashashin came near.
And failed. And don't call that Syrian maniac the Hashashin. He's an assassin. Plain and simple.
That's not what he believes. He actually thinks.
Silence! Do I have to remind you that we have a sacred duty? A trust? When Philippe attempted to destroy the Order, we lost the sword and our power with it. Now we have the opportunity to reforge it. But time is short. We need results, not petty bickering, not excuses. Now, Professor Baphomet.
Yes, of course. My apologies. We will find Baphomet and the sword, manuscript or no. We have already found another element actually within Paris.
Excellent. What is it?
Well, we're not exactly sure at present.
Ha!
But I have my best people working on it. You would do well not to criticize others, Eklund. At least I have not murdered one of our own.
Of course. That guy was the bogus doctor in the hospital.
Marquet was a liability. Eklund dealt with him on my orders.
I beg your pardon, Grandmaster. I did not mean to.
Have you any good news for us, Professor?
We already know 3 of the elements. We know that Klausner had obtained the lens before he vanished.
Where was he?
Syria. We know that he arrived, but after that, nothing.
The assassin.
I fear so. It's a shame. Klausner was a good operative.
Οκ. Πάμε να τους αντιμετωπίσουμε. I think. Oh,
I could hear voices from the lit area. At the bottom of the steps, I could see a glow. It seemed a good moment to be cautious.
άρα την πουλέψουμε. Πάω στην αστυνομία, μάλλον, ξέρω εγώ. Ε,
It's me again.
Hi, Josh.
Look, about that tripod.
I hope you're still not angry with me.
Oh no, not really. That was some feat. Abseiling through the skylight, I mean.
I haven't done anything like that since I was at school.
You were great. But next time you plan a stunt like that, please warn me. Did I show you the chalice?
Yes, Josh, you did.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod. I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Άρα πάω στην αστυνομία.
Excuse me,
What do you want now?
is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Not really. Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Tell him I'm too busy.
Lie to him, monsieur?
Just get rid of him, move.
Inspector Rousseau is unable to talk to you at present, monsieur.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Tell him I'm too busy.
Lie to him, monsieur?
Just get rid of him, move.
Inspector Rousseau is unable to talk to you at present, monsieur.
What do you think of this chalice, Sergeant?
Not much.
It's over 600 years old.
It looks it. I wouldn't drink from that rusty old thing if I was you.
See you later, Sergeant. Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Look what I found, Sergeant Moo.
It is a ball. The ball of a child.
You're half right, but this is no toy, Sergeant Moo.
Don't tell me. The juggler is back.
The juggler? Who's he?
The most cunning circus performer turned pickpocket in Paris. He mesmerizes his audience with an unarguably talented but mind-numbing display of juggling, while his accomplice goes through the crowd and empties their pockets. I thought we'd seen the last of him.
Άρα θέλει να πει ότι ο κλόουν ήταν τσαντάκιας.
Hi, Andre. Hello, Georgie. What do you make of this cup, Andre? It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
Άρα πάμε
You
εκεί να
sure
μας
know your
πιάσουν. Δεν
onions.
έχουμε κάτι άλλο να κάνουμε.
Thanks for your help, Andre. You're welcome.
I could hear voices from the lit area. This was it. The conspiracy was revealed.
Okay, nobody move. I'm making a citizen's arrest.
At last, I had them. I could see the fear in their eyes as their little scheme came to pieces.
You're all going away for a very long time. And you can just drop those guns. You're impressing nobody.
Πέθανα.
Pardon me. Oui, monsieur?
Does this old cup mean anything to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Το ξέρα, το ξέρα. Τι να έκανα. Στην αστυνομία πήγα και με γράψαν στον
Thanks
μπούτσο τους.
for your help.
Ο ένας είναι αυτός. Ή δεν είδα καλά. Αυτός είναι.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Maybe not. What do you think of my ball?
Ah, I am a little too old for games, monsieur.
Wouldn't you like to shake my hand?
Frankly, no.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
No point in phoning that guy again.
Who is this?
It's George. I found the site of Montfaucon.
Yeah? Is there any sign of the KT?
For the Templars? Nah, just an idiot juggler. How can anyone perform totally useless tricks with such a degree of smugness? God, I hate jugglers.
There must be something special at the site, George. It was obviously important to them.
Okay, it's long jump time. Here goes.
Do I look crazy or something?
Λοιπόν, παιδιά, κάνουμε ένα διάλειμμα 3 λεπτών. Πάω να βάλω λίγο νεράκι για να πιάσω ένα καφέ, γιατί δεν ανοίγει το μάτι, τη ζέστη. Έρχομαι σε 3 λεπτά.
If I wanted to get deeper into these catacombs, I was going to have to get onto that path. If the near edge hadn't crumbled away, I could have jumped it easily. Now, I wasn't so sure.
Λοιπόν, την προηγούμενη φορά πεθάναμε που ήρθαμε εδώ. που σημαίνει ότι κάτι πρέπει να κάνουμε. Ο αστυνομικός δεν θέλει να μας μιλήσει. Εκεί κάτω είναι όλη η μασονία.
The door mechanism was trashed. There was a crack in the wall. Through it, I could see a glimmer of natural light.
This will be our last meeting in person until we locate the sword of Baphomet. I hope that I don't need to emphasize the importance of finding it. Without it, our endeavors come to nothing. With the sword reforged, we will have the power to sweep the stage of all opposition. The new millennium will belong to us. The next time that we meet, it will be to become the princess of this world.
Τόσο απλό ήταν. Απλά να δεις ξανά τη δεύτερη σκηνή.
There was a large circle marked out on the floor with a stump in the middle. Around the circle, I could see words inlaid into the stone. On the circle's circumference were the Templar seal and two Latin phrases. Non omnis moriar and clarior e tenebris. I shall not die completely, the brighter from the darkness.
Okay.
In the middle of the circle was a stump of stone, a shaft of daylight from the world above lancing down to touch it.
Bravo. Ah.
The light, falling from above, struck the gem and scattered in 5 neat rays, and each ray picked out a letter. Starting from the seal, I could read M-A-R-I-B. Marib. Now all I had to do was figure out what the heck that meant.
Marib.
Nico, I've seen them.
Who?
The Templars. I spied on their meeting in the catacombs.
And you saw the Knights Templar?
I saw a bunch of guys masquerading as Templars. They're after something called the Sword of Baphomet. The bogus doctor was there, the guy who killed Marquet. The manuscript is the key, just as we thought. It shows the way to the broken sword, whatever that is.
And how does the assassin fit into all this?
He's out to stop them. These Neo-Templars, they're men and women in influential positions. Don't you see? Plantar was one of them. The assassin killed him for the manuscript, to stop them finding the sword.
But now we have got the manuscript.
Yes.
So, how does he hope to find the sword?
I don't know.
They said something about a lens and a guy called Klausner who's gone to Syria, but they didn't seem to realize the significance of the very site of their meeting. You see, after they'd gone, I discovered a stone pedestal and a carved inscription. I set up the gem on the tripod, directly below a beam of light. The gem split the beam and lit the letters M-A-R-I-B.
Marib is a village in Syria.
Then the Neo-Templars are ahead of us. Klausner beat me to it.
You're not thinking of going there yourself, are you?
Why not?
These guys are crazy and dangerous. That reminds me, you should leave the gem here.
Okay, what about the tripod?
I'll send it back to Andre, anonymously.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. Do you think I should go to Marib?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
Πάμε στη Συρία του 1996. Ούτε ο πατέρας Άσαντ κυβερνούσε τότε. Φαντάσου. Τότενες.
Hey there, young fella. Speak you the English? Speak you the Anglais? Parlez-vous anglais?
Yes, si, and indeed we, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nicho. Welcome to my grand emporium of quality merchandise.
Is that your father lurking in the back of the stand?
He is indeed a roaring fellow. Ayuk's his name.
You don't sound like you respect him very much.
Don't I? Not only do I respect him, I rather like him. For all his bluster, we get on very well.
So, this is your stand?
Oh, yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice. The finest in this bustling metropolis.
This is a bustling metropolis?
Well, not per se, no.
You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
Oh, a language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster. Cassie, think noto. Aunt Agatha. What ho?
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
Does the word Templar mean anything to you?
Templar. Ah, Templar. Huh? Templar. Why, yes, of course.
It does?
Yes. A splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring the roguish Mr. Simon Templar.
Great. That's a real help, Nijo. Anything else?
The Saint television program, featuring Mr. Roger Moore of the quizzical eyebrow, and a stick man with a halo.
So all Templar means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. Bing! He was better animated.
So, I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were wiped out in an inquisition in 1312, I suppose.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit card?
A what?
From memory, the evil edition. We had it on the stand a couple of years ago. Ask me what a pewter is. Go on. I know all this stuff.
Never mind. Okay, forget about the Templars for a minute. What do you know about knights?
Like the Crusaders, they came to the East on an insane and pointless mission. They sacrificed thousands of lives, including their own, for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
What do you think of this?
Excellent workmanship. 12th or 13th century. I wish I had things like that for sale.
What do you think of this, eh?
Oh, sir, what a splendid plaything. One day, when I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored balls.
Are you serious?
In deadly earnest. People will come from far and wide to see my
Yes?
collection. The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hoards of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
You may have a point. So long, Nijo.
Καλώς το Λίκο. Πού είσαι, αγόρινα μου?
I didn't really want to lug the rifle around with me. He didn't have anything that I needed. He didn't have anything that I needed. How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere? The stand was hawking ancient machine parts that seemed to be from a stripped-down printing press. I couldn't imagine where they'd come from or who'd want them. Hello. I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly
Ας
is
θα τα πάνε
delightful
σε
to
εμάς
meet
πάλι
you,
καλά.
George.
Τώρα ξαναβγήκε ο
My name's
ήλιος.
Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Υποτίθεται έλεγε για βροχή σήμερα, αλλά
So
παπάρια.
nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
Have you talked to the boy on the bric-a-brac stand?
Oh, you've met him? His name's Nijo, you know. Oh, he's just so cute, I could die. I'd love to bundle him up and take him back to Ohio.
He might not thank you.
I'm looking for something ancient, you know. Something to impress the folks back home. The poor boy was trying to do his best, but we still haven't found anything.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Pearl.
Me? Oh, a gentleman's interest is always so flattering. Well, my husband and I run a greeting card company in a cute little place called Akron in Ohio.
Akron? Cute? Little?
Όχι κιόλας, έχουμε παίξει τρίτο
Well, as a
στρίμινγκ.
matter of fact, yes, he is. Sorry to disappoint you.
Έχουμε κολλήσει κανένα δυο σημεία, πολλή ώρα.
Have you ever heard of a group of knights called the Templars?
Sounds familiar. I remember. Dwayne had a book. The Holy Something and the Holy Something Else, I can't quite recall. I read a little of it.
And?
Seemed like a lot of hooey to me.
Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but gosh.
It's okay. It was a long shot. I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
The stand was selling some fruit I didn't recognize. This is what travel is all about. Roam the world and discover strange fruit. I wasn't hungry and didn't want to buy fruit, so I didn't start a conversation. Hi, I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American. The name's Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy, I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne. My name's George Stobart. You're a long way from home, Dwayne.
Could say the same about you, George.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera, kinda lax to come all this way and not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why? Ow! You could have warned me.
You don't mind, do you, George? The folks back home will be real interested.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company. Yep, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland? Pearl said you're in Akron.
What was that?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Pearl writes the poems for her. You ought to ask her to recite some.
How long have you been married, Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
I saw a medieval picture of a woman, royalty or nobility, something like that. She was looking in a mirror, but the reflection was of a man with 3 faces. What do you think of that?
I think you should be in therapy.
Do you think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George. Nope, I don't think they have.
Have you talked to Nijo?
Nijo? He's the youngster on that junk stand, right? Yeah, we've met him. He's a smart kid. Speaks 4 languages, and he's never had a day's formal education. He should go far. Kept trying to peddle garbage on us, though.
You're not going to find much worthwhile around here.
I know that, and you know that. But try telling Pearl. She reckons there's antiquities in them door stands.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay, but I might not answer it.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
The Knights Templar?
Yep.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are two different things, boy. I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
In this business?
Sure. The greetings card business.
Oh, please. Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean
Πού αγόρι
anything
να?
to you?
Hell no. What
Τι
would a
λέει?
knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know. That's the prob.
What's wrong, boy?
Σε λέω αγορίνα γιατί
It's
μπερδεύομαι
not
τα πάνω από
a crystal
Ισουροκουέ. Ναι,
It all
ούτε
came
καν
together in my
έχει
head.
μπει.
What the conspirators
1974.
had mentioned losing. The strange
μας σε λέω
perspective of
Άιζο.
the manuscript. It's a lens. Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Πάει και από εδώ, πάει και από εδώ, πάει και από εδώ. Μεγάλη Σύρια, για να δούμε.
Hi, what's your name, sir?
Hello, you buy kebab. Musku.
Δεν θέλω κεμπάμπ.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice
Ψέματα είπα,
day.
θέλω κεμπάμπ.
Most good.
I figured going out into the countryside was a pretty good way to get lost. Mareed looked pretty defendable with a high wall all around it.
Carpet seller, ο οποίος μοιάζει με τον Τζαφάρ. Καλά θα πάει αυτό.
Hi. Hello, sir. Lovely carpet.
Does this mean anything to you?
Yes, carpet, yes. Ma'a salama.
I had nothing to buy a carpet with, and didn't want to lug one around anyway. Unfortunately, I had neither the time nor the money to buy anything.
Τι φας.
He didn't have anything that I needed. How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere? Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
That's not a very friendly cat you got there, Nijo.
No, sir. It is a very unfriendly cat.
Why do you keep it?
Oh, it's not mine. It just rests where it pleases. And today it pleases to rest there. As Kipling would say, it is a cat that walks by itself.
Fiercely independent.
And it smells.
What do you know about that couple?
Oh, they're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's a funny thing. But I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
Who's the guy selling the kebabs?
Oh, that's Arto. A miserable blighter to be sure, sir.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Day in, day out, a face like a wet Wednesday. Whatever one of those is.
Does he speak any English?
Not cogently, no.
What do you think of this?
A beautiful artifact.
Seriously, do you really think this thing's so great?
Take it away, you tempter.
I'll swap it for something off your stand.
Due to seasonal financial considerations, I'm afraid I cannot.
I thought you wanted this thing.
I do, sir. The stand doesn't.
Which in translation meant it's not really my stand, and I'll be in big trouble if I swap anything for something that I want myself.
Alternatively, is there any service that you require?
Not at the moment, but I'll bear it in mind.
Δεν τη δίνεις την μπάλα, ρε μαλάκα. Δώσ' τη
You really
γαμημένη.
want this ball?
You know I do, sir.
Have you seen this man before?
No, sir. I'm glad to say. Cold eyes. A comedian. No surprise there.
Here, shake hands, Nijo.
I'd rather not, sir. At least not while you've got that shake and shock buzzer clumsily concealed in your palm.
Oh, you noticed.
Outlawed in 3 separate arms limitation conventions, those are.
See you around, Nijo.
Ta-ta for now, sir.
I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios. I had neither the money nor the desire to buy any of that garbage. Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
What do you make of this chalice?
That looks old. Is it for sale?
Sorry. Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
I wasn't hungry and didn't want to buy fruit, so I didn't start a conversation. Hello again, sir.
Hello. Kebab? Yeah?
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Most good.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
You said that your company is based in Akron.
And Dwayne said it's in Cleveland, no doubt.
Well, yes, he did.
Dwayne was in the Marines and Vietnam, you know. Anyway, he got a medical discharge. Thing is, he gets confused. We moved away from Cleveland 5 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
He also gets a little paranoid. Thinks he's a spy or something.
I'm so sorry, Pearl.
Don't worry yourself, George. We live with it.
Άρα με
I've
πω
gotta
το
go
άντρας
now,
της
Pearl.
νομίζω ότι είναι
It's been a
κατάστροφος.
pleasure, George. Don't be a
Είναι
stranger.
ψυχολογικά άρρωστος. Να το...
Hi there,
Ναι,
Dwayne.
πρέπει να τον εκμεταλλευτούμε.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Have you seen this man before?
Maybe. Where'd you get it?
I just picked it up somewhere.
Sure. I'm always picking up photos of complete strangers and then asking around.
Ow! Damn it!
There. I've got another picture of a complete stranger. Maybe I'll ask around about this one.
What do you make of this chalice?
That looks old. Is it for sale?
Sorry. Recognize this?
A clown's red nose.
Do you know the name Merlin?
Nope.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
I figured going out into the countryside was a pretty good way to get lost. In the still air, the smell hung around like bad smells do.
Κάτι πρέπει να παίζει με τον άλλον πάνω με τα χαλιά, τον Τζαφάρ.
It was the pattern. I'd seen that pattern somewhere recently. The carpet in the middle looked familiar somehow.
Α, τα σπίρτα, ρε. Και όχι. Μοιάζει όμως.
It's me again.
Moreover, hello there.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Ah, give to me, give to me. Allah mut.
Τι λες τώρα. Τι άκυρο ήταν αυτό. Μπορώ να τρώγα 3 ώρες εδώ πέρα, άνετα.
Many beneficent greetings, my most fortunate possible friend.
Huh? Do I know you, mister?
No, no, and again I say, no. But, my friend, do you not see our mutual good fortune in this meeting?
How frank do you want me to be?
You are a traveler, yes?
Boy, you must be the world's greatest detective.
No, I am told that is Sherlock Holmes of the big forehead and slipper full of shag. I, as contrast, am world's greatest luxury taxi driver.
I can see where this is going.
I am Ultar, taxi driver and luxury guide per excellence, yes.
This I had to hear.
Where does your heart desire to go? Simply mention the name to your obedient servant and we shall fly there, swift as the eagle.
Oh, well, I don't really want to leave Mareed yet, but I'm sure that if I do, you'll be the first to know.
Is good. You know where you want to go, you come to Ultar.
Thanks. See you around, Ultar.
Be having a pleasant day, full of shining experiences and happiness, my friend.
I hadn't felt the need to spit since I was 12. Hi!
Nice club you've got here. I was wondering if you could help me. What? I mean, I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
No surprise there, alrighty. He says sorry, but he not speak English.
But he didn't say anything.
He not have tongue.
No tongue? What happened?
It was bet.
And he lost.
He won. You should see other chappy. Oh, yes.
Damn, the door's locked. I'm sorry? Did you say something?
He say you not to go in toilet. Read sign, matey.
Matey?
It lose something in translation.
I knew the door was locked. I'd need the key to get in there. I knew the door was locked. I'd need a key to get in there. Even if I'd wanted to spit, my mouth was too dry. The spittoon was nearly full. What did they sell here? Drinks or expectorants? I had neither the time nor the money to buy anything. I was surprised to see alcohol on open sale in Syria. Then I realized this wasn't really open sale. And then I realized they weren't even alcoholic drinks anyway. Hello again, Ultar.
Great hellos, munificent foreigner, and possible future client.
Well, you never know. Would you mind talking to me?
Is most agreeable. This is how Ultar learns such splendid English, yes? Yes.
Have you met the American couple?
Have Ultar met them? Have Ultar met them? Yes, Ultar have met them.
And?
They most ungenerous. Ultar offer to show them wonders of countryside. They say, is there anything ancient? Ultar say, yes, of course. Nature is ancient. They say, no, anything ancient made by men. And Ultar say, have you seen Taxi? Van belt older than Ozymandias. Ha 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 ha. But they gone.
What do you know about the kebab seller?
A most miserable man. Ultar say, cheer up, matey mate, it might never happen. And he say, shut up, Ultar.
Fancy that.
Not at all. Arto has face like the drizzle that falls on the midweek afternoon. Whatever that is.
What do you make of that boy in the market, Nejo?
Nejo? Ha! Ayub's boy. He's too big for sandals. I speak splendid English and he laugh. He say, Ultar, you big ox, you split infinitive. I say, I split your head if you stay still long enough. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Pretty funny, yes?
Hilarious. You should be on cable. This place is certainly hard to find.
Oh yes, it is most exclusive. The membership can be no more than... Kind sir, what would you guess the population of the village to be?
Gee, I don't know, a couple of thousand?
Then I would estimate the membership to be no more than a couple of thousand.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
Of course.
Yes? What can you tell me?
Great she-bop band of the 60s.
No, that's not really...
Who put the bop in the bop, 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 bop?
Yeah, eternal questions. Have you ever seen anything like this chalice?
No.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh, most certainly. Was here only yesterday.
Here? Yesterday? My God, he's close.
Yes, he was asking a lot of questions, just like you.
What did he ask about?
He asked about American called Stoby.
Stobart?
Yes, Stobart. You know him?
The killer knew my name. What else did he ask about?
He asked about German man called Klobner.
I tried to remember the name of the man the conspiracy had lost in Syria.
Was his name Klausner?
Sure, that is what Oltar said. Klausner. I told this man in the picture. Klausner wanted to go up to Bull's Head.
Hold on, he wanted to go where?
Bull's Head. Big hill, 10 miles out of town. Maybe 60.
When was that?
Oh, maybe a week ago.
What can you tell me about this Bull's Head Hill?
It's most magnificent. Lovely views. Worth visiting. Yes, fine visiting.
How do I get there? No. Let me guess.
You need fine luxury guide to take you there in air-conditioned taxi.
Woe is me. Where can I find such a guide?
And Ultar is most luxurious guide for most literally some way, in any direction.
Gee willikers, lucky old me.
Are you desirous of my pleasant and luxuriant service?
All right, let's go.
First, I regret the formalities. A trip to the Bull's Head. $50 Yankee dollars, please.
$50? I don't have $50.
Oh, most unhappy event. Ultar then sorry, but he cannot take you on ride of lifetime.
Hold on, Ultar. Is there nothing I could barter with you?
Word that it was so, beloved friend. But my taxi needs gas, and its muffler needs the muffler doctor. Trading for these things is not possible. My heart weeps for the injustice, but it's box or zip, or unfortunate American.
About Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh? Well, I still don't have any cash on me, American or otherwise.
Oh, unfortunate, most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
About Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh? Well, I still don't have any cash on me, American or otherwise.
Oh, unfortunate, most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
About Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh? Well, I still don't have any cash on me, American or otherwise.
Oh, unfortunate, most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
About Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, το ίδιο θέλει.
A terrific bargain. Only 50
Πρέπει να βρω $50.
50, huh? Well, I still don't have any cash on me, American or otherwise.
Oh, unfortunate, most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
See you around, Ultar.
Fare you most splendid, good sir.
It's me again.
Uruba! Hello there! Ma'asalama!
Hello again, sir.
Hello. Kebab? Yeah?
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Most good. Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Have you met Ultar?
Almost luxurious air-conditioned taxi ride, mister.
Yeah, the cabbie.
Tried to pull a bunco on us. Take us on a wild goose chase off into nowhere.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
Can't say as I have. Where's that?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Bull's Head, huh? You must remember that. Sounds scenic.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
I wasn't hungry and didn't want to buy fruit, so I didn't start a conversation.
Λογικά στον πιτσιρικά. Δεν μιλήσουμε σε αυτήν, ναι, μπας και μας δώσει κανένα πενηντάρικο.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Have you met the taxi man, Ultar?
Heavens, yeah. What a big man. Very muscular.
But you didn't go for a ride.
Why, George, you're absolutely the most... Oh, you mean a taxi ride? No, Dwayne wasn't interested, so it didn't happen.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
No. No, I haven't. Is it nearby?
I'm not sure.
Sounds awful romantic. The Bull's Head Hill.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
I met an interesting guy earlier, a cab driver.
Ah, that would have to be Ultar, a barbaric sort of chap.
Oh, he's not that bad.
You know how he speaks in Pidgin English? That's how he speaks in Arabic too.
You really want this ball?
You know I do, sir.
Τι να κάνω τώρα, θέλω 50 φράγκα.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
The stand was hawking ancient machine parts that seemed to be from a stripped-down printing press. I couldn't imagine where they'd come from, or who'd want them. He didn't have anything that I needed. How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere? I figured going out into the countryside was a pretty good way to get lost. I figured going out into the countryside was a pretty good way to get lost.
Τι μπορώ να κάνω τώρα? Βράζει το σύμπαντο.
Hello again, friend. There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period. The club manager's bonhomie seemed forced. Looking at the place, I could understand that. This is definitely not what they meant when they said the joint was jumping. Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Nothing. Sorry to bother you. Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Have you ever seen anything like this chalice?
No.
Shake my hand, Ultar.
Ha ha. Remind me of things that happened month ago. Maybe 6. Man come up to Ultar, say, shake hands, Ultar. But man have electric buzz thing in his hand. Ha ha. How we laughed. Then I broke his arms.
Okay.
Bye for now, Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
By staring hard at the notice and squinting, I discovered I couldn't understand a word of it. My Arabic, Russian, and Japanese have a lot in common. I can't read a word of any of them. The notice didn't mean anything to me. Hello again, friend. There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period. Hello again, friend. There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period. Hello again, friend. There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period. It's me again.
Uruba! Hello there!
What do you think of this?
Lovely carpets, yes! Ma'a salama!
He didn't have anything that I needed. How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere? How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere? Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
This plaster was very useful in Ireland.
Really? Your fund of travelers' tales never ceases to enthrall me.
See you around, Nijo.
Ta-ta for now, sir.
Λοιπόν, παιδιά, λοιπόν, τώρα είμαι κουρασμένος εγώ, ρε φίλε, έχει κολλήσει το κεφάλι μου, δεν μπορώ να βρω κάτι.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
It's okay, I'll catch you later.
Έγινε, παιδιά, ευχαριστώ πολύ το Χακερά, το Μεταλλικό, το Λίγο, τον Γκέρβαρο και το Μόναχαν που γράψατε και οι υπόλοιποι και τον Άιζο. Τώρα θα τα πούμε μάλλον αύριο ή μεθαύριο. Με αυτό το παιχνίδι ή με κάποιο άλλο, θα δούμε. Λοιπόν, γεια χαρά σε όλους.